hot day in the vast sea of green near the railroad tracks between Wesley and Crook's Landing, in the middle of the Rancho del Puerto owned by the Patterson family. The nearby train stop was called Emerald. On the bottom of the photo it says, near Salado. The photograph up here. W.W. Cox, who was farming the land where the town now sits, remembered in 1959 that in June of 1909, T.W. Patterson visited the area in a car driven by Charles Ferry and said, "Will, I want you to start a town here." "Will, I want to start a town here. Will you harvest the barley as soon as you can so I can have it surveyed?" We have just witnessed the reenactment of that ceremony with Sam Cox representing his father and John Cox's nephew, Stuart's son. The other gentleman in the what would we call it? Let's see, a banker or something outfit is Jay Patterson and his daughter Catherine and his son Justin. We don't know for sure, but the photo up here, which many of you have seen, may have been taken on that historic occasion. W.W. Cox is in the center leaning on his car. We don't know who the two other men were. W.W. Cox lived in a small ranch house on 1st Street at that time. His sister Rebecca was born there in around 1909. Thus we believe our community and the town of Patterson were born. Our past and our future began that day and led to our celebration this year. And I believe we are thankful that it did.
Color guard, prepare to post the colors. Color guard, post the colors.
I would like to just commend two people. This is a personal choice, and one of those I would like to thank for the preservation of the history of Patterson is John V. Azevedo. Where are you, John? Now, is Joyce Elamini here? Anybody see Joyce? Joyce Elamini was the chairman of the 1984 Diamond Jubilee, and I thought this would be a good occasion to mention her as having played a big part in our past celebration. The plaque was the combined effort of the Patterson Township Historical Society and the Centennial Committee, which commissioned this bronze plaque to honor T.W. Patterson, whose vision we believe was the genesis for the creation of the town by the Patterson family members who inherited the land from their uncle, J.D. Patterson of New York State, who died in 1902 and who bought the Del Puerto land grant in 1866. We're going to count 1, 2, 3. There it is.
Mayor Campo would like to say a few words. In time
that none of us are going to experience again. So the hands of time stopped right at this time for all of us to enjoy this moment in history. We are making history. Pattersonites, community, this is our day. Thank you for being here. Congratulations to all of us. It is an honor and truly a humbling experience to have been the mayor during this period of time. I am sure that my colleagues on the City Council will agree with me that we're all very proud to serve this community. Thank you. This event this year. What we would like to do is we'd like to set up that every year the community, not the mayor's award, not any other award, but a hometown hero award is given to a volunteer that exemplifies and is the epitome of the word volunteer. It is my honor to present the 2009 volunteer, the Hometown Hero Award to Peter Latore. Could Peter Latore please come up and receive his award? But it's really important to recognize that if it wasn't for Peter, this event probably wouldn't have happened, because he was very instrumental. A lot of the times, volunteers is the key, but money is very important. And gathering up the money was very important. And again, we want to recognize Pete as our Hometown Hero Award, first recipient of 2009.
There's one more thing that is interesting about living in a small community, and that is keeping something like that under wraps until the day of. And we worked hard to do that, didn't we, Becky? So I'm pretty excited about that.
Whereas Thomas W. Patterson, the principal of Patterson Ranch Company, owner of Rancho del Puerto, met with William W. Cox and the historic Cox farming family, who was farming the future site of the town of Patterson in the summer of 1909, and asked Cox to harvest his grain so that the town of Patterson could be laid out. Whereas T.W. Patterson commenced to lay out the streets and begin construction of buildings such as the Center Building and the Hotel del Puerto in the fall of 1909. And whereas Mr. Patterson created an irrigation system to bring the water to farmers in the colony of small farms to the new town, and whereas lots for businesses, homes, and small farms were sold to those families looking for a new life out west, whereas the ranch company donated land for churches, schools, and parks, and the town of Patterson was established that summer, and as the current city council in the city of Patterson created the official Patterson Centennial Committee, and whereas that committee represents various community organizations, and whereas that committee has created a series of events in 2009 to celebrate the formation of the town in 1909, therefore be it resolved that the Stanislaus County Board of Supervisors hereby does proclaim 2009 as the City of Patterson Centennial Year and commence its observance to all our residents.
This ends our opening celebration. Thank you for coming.